Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. 2000 GMC Sierra 5.3. I don't think that makes a hell of a difference, but this is the one that I mentioned in my last video. These are back to back. I told you we had a little bit likely have a little bit something different, and this one is. The customer complaint on it was that the truck was, when you're driving down the road, the truck was suddenly twisting the rear end around and popping and carrying on, go away and do it again. So I said, if it's in the rear end, I told the customer, if it's in the rear end, that he's likely got damage to the planetary gears inside the rear differential. And I did go ahead just now when, actually let me back up one more time. I didn't rack the truck, obviously, it's up in there. And the first thing that I noticed is, and I'm gonna try not to jiggle the whole truck anyway. I hope you can see that. I mean, that wheel bearing is gone. It is gone. Not the worst one that I've seen by any means, but it is gone. No ifs and spots about that. So I did go ahead and source a wheel bearing from the parts store. Got, of course, rear end oil. I did get that, and we're going to change the rear seal on the rear pinion seal, that is. We'll go ahead and do that as well. Customer sourced a rear end in the salvage yard, and I did go ahead and drain it just now. Right now there's really no need in me taking the camera back there. I know some of you don't like the long explanations. Get over it. I want to tell you anyway. Like I said, I drained it, and it's in park, so I can't rotate the drive shaft. I can't see the little planetary gears. Well, you can see them, but it's hard to get camera in there. We'll do it later. I know it's messed up. It's been verified. I mean, I knew in my mind, that's really the only thing that's going to do that. So repair is going to be a front wheel bearing. This on the driver's side, and then of course we're going to change out the entire rear ends. And if you can see that right there, the rear end is laying in the floor right here. Got lucky on that one. Got a real good price on it. Hopefully it'll work. Hopefully it's not full of metal as well. Of course, you don't really never know until you drain them. If you're doing this job, if you're changing the rear end, before you get all involved in going ahead with the install, I would highly recommend go ahead before you do anything, pull the cover off the rear end that you got. Make sure that it doesn't have the same problem. Let's verify and see what that looks like. All right, short and sweet. Get off your brakes. Let me move this wheel bearing out of the way a little bit. Get to that. Get that card over here. A little bit closer. $18 on the back side. Impact them off there. Stay. Take the caliper bolts out. Or not caliper bolts, but the caliper bracket bolts. Spread our brakes just a little bit. Come on. Be hard-headed. I'm just going to flip it up, lay it on top the A-arm. This hump here, like I said, it is completely gone. We'll remove the center cap. I better grab me a screwdriver. I don't mess that up. Try not to damage the center cap too much. You don't want to beat the crap out of it, obviously. $36. They didn't put anything on it as far as lubrication or anything like that, so hopefully she'll keep sliding the rest of the way out. Get enough room to get in the back. 15, I do believe. Get that axle shaft moved back a little bit. Actually, we also don't need to forget our ABS wire over here. Change socket gets up in a little bit more show. Try the wrench here. I'm having a time with maybe a 14. Maybe I was wrong on that whole thing. I don't believe so though. Oddly enough, no, it is. This is a 15. That's the way it goes. This is life. It's just a real deal right there, folks. There we go. One, there's one up top here, and then one on the other side. So there's 3 bolts holding these hubs in place. All right, switch over. Did I just lock that wrench in there? Yeah, that. Yeah, that top bolt's got me hung. That's okay. Not a big deal. Take the other one out. Since we have it loose already. Oh, Lord. These things are in there pretty good. I'm going to back you back up. So, a little bit better overview. Here's what we have. Obviously these things here, they cover a wide range. So, of years that is. Make sure before we go nuts here. I need to take the camera out of the way here. Just a second. All right, where is my other one? What in the world did I do with it? Huh. That does tend to happen a lot around here, looking for my wedge. Well, let's reuse what we got. I don't know. I got the next size up wedge, and that's what I was kind of looking for. I don't know what I did with it. I have no idea. Pause that camera up for just a second so it don't get so long. I'm gonna have to find that wedge. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really have enough room to do a whole lot better. Did find it, by the way. Hang them back up so I don't lose them again. Oh yeah, this one here is a rusty mess. Oh yeah, that one was definitely rusted in there. Generally, we don't find that here. This truck's got the cancer pretty good, so it may actually have come from up north somewhere. Yeah, she's pretty crusty. I mean, so like I said, something we don't normally see here. Make sure your plate, holy moly, for the brakes, make sure that goes back in the right position. Oh yeah, that thing is crusty. I'm surprised that the shaft slid the way it did, to tell you the truth. Actually, big time surprised about that. Got this here Milwaukee fuel angle die grinder. I've been dying to try that out, so we'll give it a whirl. This is a 4-speed, and by the way, definitely not a sponsor. Apparently it's got a protection routine in it, so the battery is fully charged. Yes, has to have some kind of protection routine. Wire wheel, probably a little bit much for the little guy. Wire wheel, not happening. It does not like it at all. At all. That's not me letting off the trigger. It keeps cutting out, so Milwaukee, to me, useless. If you're listening, I know that's for buffing. I realize that, you know, but I mean, well, I'm gonna pause you up for just a second. So I realized before you get yourself all wound up, I realized things are made for buffing. They're not made for running a heavy duty wire wheel, so don't get yourself all worked up on that. I'm just saying it immediately cuts out. This little die grinder, we stop it as well, as you can see. I just want to do a quick comparison on what the difference would be, might be, you know, whatever. As you can see, this here ain't a whole lot better. That's not what that was about. This was about, you know, power-wise. That little air grinder here, you know, and that's a little bitty one. And I got the swivel on it, 1/4-inch hose, so I'm choking it down a little bit. It actually does better on that than what the electric does. So don't get me wrong, like, don't start screaming, oh, they're good tools. I love their tools. I got a lot of their tools. I love them. I have no problem with their tools. That one here, it's just, you know, for me, it's useless. And the reason I say that, here you go, guys. This is the difference. The difference in size. Okay, I can get this little guy right here, I can get it in a tight place, just the same amount of power than this big one here does. Look at the head, the difference on the head. You know, I mean, we can compare this all day long. This one is longer in the throw. So we can compare this all you want. If you want to get one of them things, you know, be aware, if you're in a tight spot inside the engine compartment, kind of keep that in mind. Like I said, this is not to knock the Milwaukee brand tools. I think they're great tools, but that one here, I don't think I would have released this myself. I don't think I would want this, so it is what it is. So just don't get yourself wound up on what I just said. It's just one man's opinion, my opinion alone. Of course, that one right there is Big Daddy Cool. That's a beast. That thing here's got the power. As you see, it's also got a wire wheel on it. That's definitely got the power. Unfortunately, I don't have the Milwaukee straight chain grinder. I don't have it, so I can't compare. What the? Oh. Whew. I thought it was that. Thought I was out there for a minute. I guess you guys know what that is. Spray the crap out of it, fluid film. And in case somebody is wondering, normally these hubs slide right in the hole. That's what happens when they're seized up inside. That's the effect of it. Alright, so got all these bolts started up. Save a little on the video time. You see with this routes, and you can take a guess where that connects. The connector is right up here. So we have to undo this connector, plug it back up. It's right up here where the shock is. Right there. Hopefully you can see that. So of course I already cut the old one. I'll get all the plastic out of it. I'm going to buckle that up. Not going to film that part of it. Put your 3 bolts back in it. Like I said, lube everything up real good. Don't forget to put your CV axle nut back on. I will leave the torque spec in the description once I upload the video or edit the video, whatever. So moving on.